Hi everyone, in this video we are gonna study the singular and plural forms of nouns and verbs and where to add es to make them singular or plural. I thoroughly instruct you, if you are new to this series of video lessons, this course, this is our third step. You have to go back and get the first and second steps of this course. If not, you would be in trouble. Anyway, nouns. We already know noun is usually in the singular form and a verb in the plural form. We discussed this in our second lesson, that means the last video. The nouns are in the singular form. Usually we just normally we add an s to make it plural. Verbs are in the plural form. We are adding an s to make it singular. We have already discussed it. Now we are going to discuss where to add es and why to add es. Okay, our normal way is to add an s to make noun plural. Let's add an s here and check if there is any difference in sound. When you say bus, you are adding another s. There is no change in the sound, right? Bus. But when you say boy, adding s, that becomes boys. Girl becomes girls. Pen becomes pens. But in here, even though you have added another s, there is no change in the sound. Therefore, we are supposed to add an es over here to make it different in sound, to show that this is plural. When you add es in this, bus becomes buses. So what is the first point? If the noun ends in s or could be double s, last letter is s, we are just adding es to make it plural. So bus becomes buses. Next one is sh. Brush becomes brushes. We are adding, I'm just writing es over here. Brush becomes brushes. Bench becomes benches. Box becomes boxes. Potato becomes potatoes. So what are the ending letters? S, sh, ch, x, o. There are some exceptions in the last one, o. Let's discuss it. But for now, just remember what are the five situations we have to add es. S, sh, ch, x, o. The noun is always in the singular form. We are adding es to make these examples plural. Same thing is applied into the verbs as well. What is happening? The word ends in s, sh, ch, x, o. As we have already discussed in plural form, the same rule is applied over here also. We are adding es to make a noun plural, and we are adding es to make a verb singular. The verb is always in plural form. We are adding es to make it singular. Pass becomes passes. Push becomes pushes. Teach becomes teaches. Mix becomes mixes. And go becomes goes. We are adding es at the end of the verb. So noun is in the singular form, we are adding es. The verb is in the plural form, we are adding es. Noun to make plural, verb to make singular. In the last video, we discussed this one perfectly, what a subject, what a verb, and these are considered to be plural subjects, these are considered to be singular subjects. So verbs are always in the plural form. There is no problem at all. We use pass here. No problem. We use push here. Let's use teach over here. mix and go. If you want, you can change the position of this verb as well so that it could be clearer for you. Push. So in these, subjects are plural, verbs are always in the plural form, there is no change. So I pass, we pass, you pass, they pass, girls pass, boys pass, dogs pass, there is no difference at all. But in this case, subject is in the singular form. We are supposed to make the verb also singular. We are adding es to make the verb singular because the subject is singular. This becomes singular. She passes, he passes, it passes, the girl passes, the boy passes, the dog passes. How about here? Push, we are adding es, then that becomes pushes. You got to excuse me because my board is not that big enough. I'll be buying a new one as quick as possible because we can go outside the house because of the curfew. I'll be buying as quick as possible to make it clearer. Anyway, we are just adding es here. Now we can understand what's happening. With these subjects, there is no difference. With these subjects, we are adding es. The same rule is applied everywhere. We are adding es here, es here, es here. Pass passes, push pushes, teach teaches, mix mixes, go goes. So what was our lesson? To make a noun plural, to make a verb singular. What we did, we added es. What is the point? Why did you do that? Because the word means maybe a noun, maybe a verb. They ended in s, sh, ch, x, or. Okay, as I told you before, at the beginning of this lesson, there are some exceptions for this O in noun especially. Exception means a place where a rule is not being followed. Like in radio, studio, video, piano, there are lots more examples like this. We are just adding an S to make it plural. Radio, radios. Studio, studios, video, videos, piano, pianos. These are called the exceptions. That means which does not tally, which does not follow the rule. Okay? So then that's enough for now. I'll see you with another lesson. Bye bye.